Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is my new What If. What if Deku had Gaster's powers? Power beyond you. And I hope you like this video, and I like to shout out Alex Lanston for commenting on this video about many times. Zuko Midoriya was the brother or scientist who created two of his, family members. He created them with his own, slight modification DNA, making them a bit of a test models of himself. He is considered more of a stay calm, but in his past he rarely has been say in his angered moments where he gets in a furious rage, doesn't even let anybody talk to him, but he had gone and turn the lead until if he gets somebody hurts his family members, so to speak. And Sugu was testing and calming like a soothing wind, saying, "It's good to see you, brother. How's it going, Sons?" Nothing much, bro. I see you got that confident attitude. You can say that was a bony chance to go.
Sans! Can you shut up with those stupid jokes?
And Papyrus, I see you're there. And Zuko turns and sees his other brother.
Sorry about that, bro.
It's alright. Consider this a once in a lifetime. No anger. Sans asks his brother, "So, what's the big deal? What do you want?" And Papyrus says,
Yeah, I was asking him as well.
"Well, you do have a bone to pick with him." That was very clever. Reluctantly saying the words he hates to say. Zuko says, "I want you to protect a girl that I am to protect."
What? What do you mean by girl?
Remember? He wants to have us to protect somebody, Papyrus. This is one of them. If you don't got the skull, because we're going to be helping him with his duty for a minute.
Oh, then who are we protecting?
And Zuko sips his tea and says, "You're going to protect Momo Yorusu." And Papyrus says,
Momo? Holy hell! Since when did you get to be a bodyguard for her?
And Zuko says, "Since I changed."
Huh. Says to the guy that turned us replicators us.
What was that?
Nothing!
Don't worry, bro. You'll help.
Please, don't. You help more by not lazying.
Huh. It's my choice. And Zuko says, alright, you are both assigned. Sans, you help make dinner. And Papyrus, you will help do some of the chores.
What? Why does he need to cook?
Zuko comes close to Papyrus and whispers in his, skull ear and says, because I'm mostly doubting his chores and mostly out of fun.
Both brothers think alike.
What did he told you, Papyrus?
Nothing. Nothing too special.
And Sans and Papyrus go to Momo's house, and Zuko goes and work on some special duties to deal with. Sans says, Come on! Papyrus, let's get down to the bone.
Ugh! I thought I told you to not bring that up!
Hey, don't have a bone with it.
Ugh! I'm already regretting it.
Zuko says, okay, you two, I'll be back soon. And Zuko walks and goes to work. San says, so, wanna play video games?
Now you're talking.
When they leave, Zuko says, sorry for doing that experiment. And Zuko looks and finds his experiment and sees what is past. And Zuko takes a deep breath and says, I'd rather not come back again. And destroys the things that he did to stride his own brother's quote. And when Zuko was getting ready to pack, then a certain evil aura comes and says, it's good to see you, Gaster. And Zuko drops his suitcase and says, it's been a while. Looking at the back and says, looks at him, I never thought I'd seen you out of the care to do some work as usual. And Zuko says, I'm out. I'm not here to fight. I am not doing any research for you again. I already hurt my family once. I am not here to hurt them again. And All For One says, geez, I wonder how your brothers are. You leave them alone. And out of this. Jeez, touchy, huh? Oh, where is that sun? I was getting very tired of not having my heart Suku has his hands and his turning them into his fist. It says, "Leave songs alone." And his eyes turn red and blue. And All for One says, "Looks like you have that anger. Show you how it's done." And All for One goes to use his air cannon. And then Suku uses his creates a hand and makes it into a giant and blocking the air cannon. And Izuku says, "Better do better than that. I already dealt that attack." "Oh, then have you dealt with this?" And All for One goes to hit Zuku with a punch. And Zuku manages to dodge out of that. And sighs and says, "Jeez, thought I never have to use this." And activating his red color and his skull head laser charges a beam. All for One says, "That same old skull that you gave your brother," and shoots it without hesitation. And All for One says, "It's better to reflect on your past." When he said that, he becomes a mirror and reflects the laser. And Zuku uses two hands to block that laser. Man, this guy is full of tricks. And Zuku creates bones in the ground and throws him up and says, "I'd rather not do this." And Zuku creates two skulls and fires a laser at All for One. And All for One tries to reflect it, but then when he tried to reflect, the laser didn't charge. Zuku then punches and grabs All for One with his skeleton-like hand and threw him down and says, I'm going. And running from All for One. And All for One cleans the dust and says, "You will never escape your past, young Gaster. You will always have the blood of the scientist." And Zuku looks at his hands and gets angry himself and says, "He's right, but I must prove it to him that I changed." And Zuku heads to Momo Yarozu's house and goes to check in and pick up Sans and Papyrus and knocks on the door. And Momo says, "Oh, Zuko, you're here." And Zuko says, "Oh, never thought I would be surprised. Where are my two brothers?" They're sleeping. And Zuko says, "Did they do the chores?" And Momo says, yeah. They have done. Your tall brother did some cleaning and did all the work. Your other brother did little work, but he was fun." And Zuko smiles and says, "That's good. Now, I gotta take them." And Momo says, "Are you okay?" Looking at him like he was in a troubling mood. And Zuko says, "I'm fine. But thinking, Momo." Zuko says, "Wake up, you two."
Sons, don't wake me up.
And Sun says, "Iris, don't wake me up." And Zuko says, putting his fingers on his head and says, "Okay, now I'll try the hard one." And tells Momo to cover her ears and microphone and says, "Wake up!" Papyrus says, "Ah! Oh, that's gotta hurt." Now that was a bony situation. And Papyrus says, "Do it again." And Zuko says, No. Consider this a punishment and sleep." And Zuko creates two of his bone hands and takes Sans and Papyrus home and says, "Good day, Momo. I hope I see you again." And Sun says, "Oh, I was having fun with her." And Papyrus says,
No! I was so happy.
And Momo says, "Bye, you three. I hope we will meet again." And Zuko says, "Oh, trust me. You two can get into trouble."
Hey, most said that was Sans.
And Sans says, "Aw, don't blame the bone guy over here." And Papyrus says, "Come on, Sans,
Give me a break."
And Zuko says, "Come on, you two." And Zuko
walks and sees a envelope and says, "Hey, Momo, you have a mail for you." And Momo says, "Oh, that might have been the UA. I'm gonna be in the sign room for UA." And Zuko says, "Not surprising. You will have the greatest quirk I will ever see, young Miss Momo." And Zuko goes home taking Sans and Papyrus. And then Zuko goes home. He sees a envelope and sees 3 of them. Huh? And Papyrus says, "What? Whoa! That's UA!" Papyrus opens his and says, "Yes! I have gone to UA!" And Sans says, "Hey, me too." And Papyrus says, "Huh? How did you get into UA?" And Sans says, "I am the top dog. I study."
You're the top dog of laziness.
Don't have a bone with it.
Fine, I'll give you that joke. But come on, stop with that crappy.
Oh, don't have any bone to pick with me. And then there's a soup, and Sans says, "Huh? How? I never seen you into UA like this." And Fire says,
I'm genuinely surprised. You're going to UA?
and Zuko opens it and says, what is it? I'm going to be a teacher." And Sans and Papyrus look at each other and says, "Uh-oh, this is not gonna be good." And Zuko says, "I hope you're ready for hell." And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time. Plus Ultra.